This song started, I was working with the Max Martin crew in their big, beautiful house. And they're just like, they're the best. You know what I mean? I was so nervous actually before I met with them because I was like, I don't want to go in there and come out sounding like something that I'm not.
Yeah.
But I think if you go in there with like a vision and you can stick by it, they are simply the best people to go to execute that.
I don't really feel like Max and his team, whenever I hear their music, I'm able to instantly go, that's a Max Martin record, right?
Yeah.
I think he's pretty good at integrating what his experience and his taste into your vision.
Exactly, yeah. And so, yeah, I'd worked with this producer, Oscar Holter, before, who's a part of that camp. And we went in, it was also Noonie Bao, who I'm like such a huge fan of, and Leland, who's like my best friend and again, super huge fan of. And we were all just kind of like hanging out. And I'd seen Janet Jackson at the Hollywood Bowl a couple of nights before that. She played that song, Don't Stop. And the percussion on it was like, that was kind of our starting point. And then this like really gorgeous synth pad thing. And we started to just write this like really sexy, cool song about how much better it is to kind of like stay at home and just be with your boyfriend
and not have to go out partying. No, like Kanye said, no more parties in LA.
Exactly.
Please.
Yeah.
We got some great questions around this song. And while we're on the subject, this one's interesting. From Nazos, when did you and Ariana talk about a collaboration?
So her and I have known each other for a couple of years, but we had never spoken about anything like that. But I mean, I'm like so in awe of her all the time. I think that she's just the coolest. And I basically just texted her the song. I was like, I sat on it for a couple of weeks because I was, you know, I'm nervous always to like ask people for stuff. I don't want to ever put anybody in like an uncomfortable position where they're like, this song is terrible and I don't want to be a part of it. So I was just like, I kind of waited and then I was like, you know what? I'm going to regret it if I don't ask. And so I sent her the song.
How long did it take for her to get back?
Literally a minute, not even. She listened to like the first half of the song and she was like, these melodies and like in all caps and like doing her Ariana Grande thing. And
she's a caps person?
All caps, like pretty much all the time. A lot of keyboard smashes, a lot of love hearts. It's super, super sweet.
Right.
And she was like, when can I do it? And I was like, what are you doing today? And I went back to the studio and she happened to be working at the same studio that day. And we just like hung out for a couple of hours.
Wow.
Talked about life and everything, but we also kind of plotted out which parts she was going to sing. And then literally the next day she sent me it was a voice note at first of like her vocal on it. And I was like so stoked. And then I had the demo like the next day.